morning. It's Margaret Eden at the University of Sewing, and it is Facebook Live. And today we have Eden.
Hello.
So say hello, everybody. And we have a giveaway for you today. It's really cute. So this cute little bag is available for the person who shares and his name is picked. They are going to get a Create Colorfully from Riley Blake Designs. And then we have a French quarter, fat quarter for you. And it's got cute little, I think it's got cute little birds on it. I thought you saw cute little birds, and I don't see it on this side. Let's turn it over. No, maybe not. Maybe I am just wrong.
I think leaves.
Leaves,
maybe?
Yes. But I think what I saw was that little dot on the leaf, and I thought it was a little bird, but it isn't a little bird. So anyway, it's quite cute. And that is going to go to the person that hits their share button and then puts shared in the comments. Now, that's how we get new customers. And what I'm going to show you today hopefully will inspire you to encourage your sewing friends to come here and look, because I think we have some unique things. And we're going to spend some time talking about unique fabrics, specifically apparel fabrics today. Quilters, I love you, but we have to spend some time on our apparel people too.
And what do you say about quilters? If they can sew a straight line?
If they can make a quilt, they can do clothes. Now you guys say, oh no, maybe not. I can't do that. Well, most of the reason people think they, quote, can't sew clothing isn't because they can't do the technical parts of the sewing. I mean, most of you have put in a zipper at some point in time. Most of you have done a buttonhole at one point or another. And, you know, the fact of the matter is that all those things will work. But if we give you maybe some ideas of some maybe looser pieces of clothing that you don't have a lot of fitting stuff, or maybe what you do is you come to my fitting class. We've got a fitting class coming up. Mm-hmm. And so if you come to my fitting class, what you do is you bring a mock-up of any garment you're thinking about doing. We fit you. I make the pattern corrections for you, and you go home with a pattern that fits. Now, the key to making that work for me and making sure we can do this for you is the garment has to be the mock-up has to be too big. I can't do it if the mock-up is too small. I can do it, but it takes a lot longer. It creates a much bigger problem for me. So if you would like to do it, if you want to see what's involved, if you go to the garment fitting class, there is a garment fitting workshop. That's what it's called, garment fitting workshop class on our website at universityofsewing.com. You will see a really good description of what I'm looking for in a mock-up, how I can help you get a fitting pattern, and then you can too make up your own clothes. So let's start off with some really pretty fabrics we just got in, and I'm going to give you some tips and tricks. So start off with this incredibly beautiful, this is a viscose and lycra knit, and it is from Italy. Very, very beautiful. You've got a nice size pattern here that isn't enormous. So one of the things that I always look at with something like this is I don't mind a little bit bigger pattern, but what I don't like is something huge on me. And I think I can wear this. So if I can wear it, and I'm only 5'2", I think that most of you out there are going to look pretty fabulous. If you love this black fabric, you've got the bright flowers. It's really summery looking, even though it's black. It has a lot of summer look to it. Think about that for a nice tunic top, a dress, a skirt. Any of those things are going to be really lovely. And look at the drape, guys.
So beautiful.
It is, and it feels so fabulous. So very, very pretty. If you're thinking about one of those dresses or tops that have some shirring in it, this would just work wonderfully. So this is a brand new one that we just got in if you look in latest arrivals. So Dave thought it might be a good idea if you I remind you that woolly nylon used in your lower loopers and a stretch needle are really going to help this. Now, if you're using your serger, those cover stitch needles are going to be the perfect needle for this. But on your sewing machine, when you want to do the hems and things like that, putting woolly nylon in your bobbin and going ahead and using a stretch needle should be the answer to being able to do things that can correct for the fact that it's a knit. So you don't want to use a microtex needle. You don't want to use a regular woven needle in here because it may put a hole in the knit, and you don't want to do that.
So you kind of covered two different things there. One is you can use the woolly nylon with your serger.
Yes.
And then you can also use it in your regular sewing machine in your bobbin.
You can indeed. Now, if you've been wanting to know how to do some of these tips and tricks and you've been thinking about it, we've got a class that is sewing knits on sewing machines, and we have another class that is sewing knits on your serger. So go and look for those classes because you will be able to do some really cool stuff with that. Oh my goodness. Okay, so we have those, and then we have this really, really incredible fabric. And again, wonderful fabric for this is so a spring summer fabric in my opinion. It's so lovely. And I was just thinking, wouldn't this be just the cutest if you're going on a cruise down to the Caribbean? Couldn't you just see this being a fabulous dress for that, or a top or a skirt? All those things are going to work again. Again, it's a viscose knit, guys, with lycra in it. So that means it has wonderful recovery. It is really, really drapey. Look at that. Just beautiful, beautiful drape on that. And you know what? Knits, once you learn to work with them, if you get yourself a pattern that fits, you can whip out a knit garment very, very quickly. So we've got, again, some woolly nylon for you to think about using with it. Your stretch needles again. You are going to be all set up and ready to go if you want to use these particular fabrics for your next project. And just to give you a clue, my latest knit top that I made literally only took me a couple of hours from cutting it out to finishing it. So you're really going to get a lot of bang for your buck. You know, when we do quilts and we do bag projects, they take a long time. And this is a way to make something up that's going to be much faster. You're going to really like that. So, all right, guys, let's go here and talk about we've got the shop hop coming up. Now, the shop hop is going to be on the 19th through the 22nd. We have still a few of these wonderful little pins that are available. That is really, really cute. There are 10 shops involved in this shop hop, and it is going to go from 9 in the morning until 6 in the evening on the Wednesday through Friday. And Saturday, it does end a little bit earlier. So if you're finishing up on Saturday, it's only going to go from 9 to 4. So you want to be aware of that. But there are all these shops. You know, this is such a cool way to spend some time with your fun sewing friends that you never get to spend enough time with. You guys can get a little carpool together, get your buddies, go ahead and pick a place to stay for the night. You can stay overnight, and then you can go on to the next group of shops. It covers pretty much the entirety of southern Indiana, and don't you want to see it this time of year? It's springtime, everybody's got gorgeous flowers out, and it looks like our spring is not going to be super hot.
I hope not.
No, I don't think so. And I don't think, it just seems like, this morning we got up, it was 61 degrees. The high today is only supposed to be 69. So we haven't had very much hot weather here yet. So maybe we will luck out for that week and it'll be lovely. So remember, each shop will have some drinks for you. They'll have some snacks. And then, of course, you get a 20% off of any notion pattern or come on, help me guys, notion pattern or book. That's what it is. Notion pattern or book, you're going to get 20% off of one of those items at each shop. You are going to be able to go ahead and they each are going to have their block for this, which is super cute. We've got finishing kits that we're going to make up. We also will have the pattern. I would really, really love if you guys could help me on that and let me know if you want either one of those, because the pattern book has, I think it's like 32 pages. It's really long. So it is, we've got to print it up and get it ready if that's what you want. And so if you can let us know, that would be really helpful. If you haven't bought your passport, you can go on to our website and put in Shop Hop, and it will come up with the passports and you can purchase it online. So if that helps you out in saving you a trip here, then, if you're coming from Indianapolis or maybe you're coming from somewhere else, then you just want to purchase it. Now, we've only got a few of the pins left, so you need to do this quickly. The pins went really fast this year. People bought we've already sold 275. Not us personally, but 275 Shop Hop passports have already been sold. So we only made up 400 of the pins. So once those pins are gone, you won't be able to get them. So, and that pin is so darn cute. So make sure that you get your passport soon. All right, guys, we are going to take you into another part of the shop. So what I was thinking about today is, what are we working on? What do we want to work on for this spring and summer? And so I want to make sure that I take and stop and show you a few things. And one of the things I want to make sure we talk about is we have some beautiful cotton lawns, some denim, and some viscose here. And what's really cool about most of these is that they're not heavyweight fabrics. They're really nice weight. The viscose here up at this top, it's a beautiful lightweight fabric. It's in beautiful summer colors in pinks and gray. This is really pretty. Then we have a piece right here of Emmanuel Ungaro's fabric, and look how beautiful this is. Wouldn't this be just a fabulous outfit for this summer? And then we have another great floral. This one will certainly go into the fall and winter if you want it. And the drape on these are amazing. This has got a beautiful crepe appearance. It's so gorgeous. I can't even begin to tell you how pretty this is. It was really fun the other day. One of my good customers came in and she told me, Margaret, the quality of these fabrics right here is so exceptional. And we try to keep the prices really reasonable for you. So take a look at that, because I know you've got a wedding, a reunion, something coming up that you will want something really beautiful. And the nice thing about these fabrics is that they are going to be, the fabric speaks for itself. So you don't have to pick something really complicated. It doesn't have to be a really involved piece. So you might really think about this. Look at this one right here, another viscose piece. Look at that print. Is that not just the most fun? It is so beautiful. Again, beautiful drape on it. The pattern is, I know, really big. But you know something? It doesn't read as a print that you have to look and see each individual item. It can be pulled into a very beautiful gather, and it doesn't take anything away from it. So go ahead and look at that. Then what we've got
Hey, Margaret, I'd like to point out that there are some people that have told us shipping from other areas, it takes a long time. Well, I'm finding out through the post office, most of the things that we ship, since we ship every day, it takes probably between 3 and 4 days almost anywhere. Even to Hawaii, sometimes it gets there in 4 days from Indiana.
That is really interesting. And, you know, I think maybe it's because the Midwest has not got such a huge amount of packages going through it. So maybe that's the reason why. But I know for a fact we have beautiful things to ship to you. We have very lovely pieces. And I just want you to know that, I mean, check out this wonderful denim. It has stretch to it. Hello, guys. Do we not want some stretch when we're sitting? So really cute idea for a pair of capris this summer. And then we just go down, and there's some beautiful fabrics here that you are going to see for a variety of seasons of the year. Nothing here is very heavy. So any of them are going to work for at least 3 seasons of the year, and you will be able to wear it very nicely. Obviously, we've got some designer pieces, and those are all for, if there's anything that you see that you're really enjoying, what you might want to do is go ahead and give us a call, and we can give you an idea of what you can do with them. I want to point out that we did recently get in some lot of very pretty knits. So for those of you who are willing to tackle that really cute tunic top, a dress, a skirt, we have some really great pieces here for you. So, but then I want to take you back and show you all these really beautiful linens and cotton shirting we have. Now, and we also have some really great canvases. Now, I haven't done it yet, but I just recently made a dress out of this fabric. And I'm going to tell you something really interesting. This fabric, this is our second bolt. This is all we have left. It has flown out of the shop. And the dress that I made out of it just turned out absolutely stunning. So we've got these beautiful canvases right through here. And then there's some shirting in here. So Dave, make sure that we get a good view of what all the variety that is here. This is perfect time of year to think about doing some things out of linen and some shirting fabrics. And we have a gorgeous amount of colors here for you. Now, quite a few of these have some rayon in them, which means that they're not going to wrinkle really badly. So those are nice. Some of them have cotton in them. And I'm going to have him come over here and take a look. These are all linens through here too. And then there's some below, there's some wonderful cotton shirting. These fabrics are so pretty. The colors are really rich. There's some different colors that you may not see in a lot of places. We've got a gorgeous teal green and linen and like almost like an olive green. There's some pinks. There's some grays. There's some very rich dark greens that are kind of uncommon and hard to find. Then we have a variety of different versions of pinks and purples and blues. So there's something here for you, I'm sure of it. So what are you thinking about making for this spring, this fall, maybe into the summer even? The linens and the cottons are going to just do a great job for you. They are so beautiful, and I know that you are going to be able to find something here that is going to work. And I tried to make this whole collection of fabrics something that's really accessible for our current needs. Yes, we have a few pieces that are maybe a little fancier, but we are not really the shop that you're going to be purchasing a ton of we don't do the sparkly fabric. We don't do the formal wear fabric. What we're doing here is fabrics that you will be able to wear every day. Yes, some of them are very nice, but that doesn't mean that they won't go with your jeans or your nice pair of black pants. There are some things that here are just absolutely wonderful for your everyday life, and you will be able to wear year after year, because I'm trying to make sure that what we do is have sensible groups of fabrics that you will feel really good about making that purchase, because you'll be able to wear it over and over and over again. So that is kind of a little bit of a show and tell on some of the things we have right now. I want you to take and look at some of the classes we're offering. Don't forget to look at our YouTube channel, because I've got videos on there about how to use some different feet, how to do some different kinds of techniques. If you've been wondering how to make a small rolled hem, we've got a video for that. If you've been wondering about how you use a gathering foot, we've got a video on that. So see if those will help you, and hopefully you guys are going to enjoy this incredible 1st of June day to bring in the spring and the summer. And let's think about our sewing projects for this time of year, because you know what, they're just fun, and we have a lot to offer. Hopefully you will see something today that will inspire you, and you'll be wanting to make something. And we are always here to answer your questions. Also, if you want to order online and you're not sure about a color, don't hesitate to ask us. We'll be happy to ship you a sample. Okay, everybody, don't forget to share this video and let your friends know. Yesterday, we had just a ton of shares, and we were so grateful. And so if we can kind of keep that up, then other people will know about us and we'll be able to continue offering all these different things to you, because that's what makes us happy. And hopefully that will make you happy too, because you'll have lots of selections.
Margaret, what's that piece of jewelry you have on today?
Did anybody notice that today? So this is my Bernina B990 pin that I got from Bernina. So I pre-ordered one of the Bernina 990s, and they gave me this pin as part of a present box that they gave us. It was really fun. If you want to see everything that came in that box, watch yesterday's Facebook Live, because I showed it off. But isn't that pin just gorgeous? So I'm so excited about getting that whole new group of things. We've got a new machine coming in, guys, and it is going to be amazing. And I hear tell that there is some other things coming out too that I was just really surprised about. So I can't wait to share it all with you. We're going to be gone the week of Shop Hop, but when we get back, we're going to be having a great deal of things to just bring into the shop to show you, and we are going to have some exciting stuff happening. So keep an eye out for that. If you're a Bernina person, this is especially of interest to you. But maybe you'll be like one of our customers recently who decided, after years of having another brand of sewing machine, she came in here and bought her first Bernina. And she said to me, Margaret, the stitch quality is different. And I said, it is. It's the best stitch quality on the market. And she has always owned this other brand, and she's just really surprised. She's pretty excited about it. So can we help you? Can we get you into a Bernina? You know, you can always come here and do a class and try out a machine if you want. Ask us and we'll be happy to let you do that. So if you're thinking you didn't know whether you wanted to buy a Bernina or not, come and do one of our classes and you can use one of the machines. You can always take a mastery course and we can provide a machine for you, and you can actually try out the machine you're thinking about. I'm doing that for a customer right now who's trying to make up her mind between several different machines. We're going to let her come to the mastery class, let her use the machine she's thinking about, and then she can make her mind up about which one she wants. Guys, we are here to help you and help you have fun sewing and teach you things and offer you wonderful fabrics and wonderful supplies. So if there's anything we can do for you, all you have to do is let us know, and we will be happy to help you. Have a fabulous Saturday, and we'll see you for next Friday's Facebook Live.